It was funny because I was walking down the street in Manchester one day and I saw a trailer in the video game shop window for Napoleon Total War. And I remember looking at this CG trailer thinking, how cool are they? I'd love to work on something like that. I studied art and design at college, fashion, photography, sculpture, illustration. The most difficult thing for me was actually kind of deciding what I wanted to specialise in. And I think kind of just the power of a single image to be able to tell a story is kind of what led me down a path of illustration and a path of draftsmanship and, you know, kind of focusing more on 2D design. I do think kind of starting off, focusing purely on how to create a 2D image in the most impactful way. So learning about human anatomy, learning about gesture, learning about composition, negative space, positive space, learning about the elements of design. All of that transfers exactly into kind of cinematography and into kind of storytelling. You know, the composition of an image is the same as the composition of a story. You know, you've got light and shade, you've got action, you've got relaxed moments, you know, you've got contrast, you've got tension. It's kind of, the parallels are all there. Every client's different, every client's got a different need. And if you can boil down what they want to a single sentence or, you know, a single word even, for Steel Hunters, the word was hope. You know, it's like, what is this trailer about? And, you know, we boiled it down to hope. So everything kind of derives from that essence, that core. And then everything kind of feeds off of that. Every decision feeds off of that, whether it's compositionally, whether it's designers of the character, whether it's cinematography. Everything's trying to feed that one notion that kind of threads through everything that you're making. We get approached by many different clients with different needs. Some of them, it's a blank canvas, so, you know, they're looking for us to essentially kind of take a skeleton brief and really flesh it out from beginning to end, from concept phase through to script, through to design work, and, you know, all the way through to final product. The 2.5D, 3D hybrid animatics that we worked on with a few of the clients recently have paid dividends, because by the end of the time we've worked with the client, we've got a really solid, fleshed out blueprint for the project. And also the client really feels engaged in that process as well, because it's quite a quick process relatively compared to previs. We can go through many iterations, and you know, all the stakeholders can get involved in that process as well. So we have time to kind of take back feedback at late stages as well and try and fit that in and accommodate all of that kind of stuff as well. So that's a really great kind of workflow and process that we've done recently. I'm amazed by the talent of every single person in the team. You know, I'm pretty sure that everyone in our team could go away and produce their own individual pieces of amazing content, of storytelling. And that's kind of what you need in a production. It's a misconception that, you know, it's just literally, you know, you hand it over and then these guys just kind of click a few buttons and, you know, kind of it all kind of connects together quite easily. It really isn't like that. It's back and forth, it's collaboration, it's always focusing on the story and working with people that understand that as well. That's the key.